So congratulations, everyone, on leveling up to level
right,
2.
We all leveled up.
All right.
Hallelujah. We got Henry on the right and Fang on the left.
That's right. The classic line from, from episode 2.
Yes.
So you're flying towards Isopod 1 with Bufo in the cockpit. As you leave the cave, you get your service back, and you get a voicemail. You get multiple voicemails from Ollie.
And we still have Bufo's gadget in our possession.
Yeah, it's
correct?
off.
Word. All right. So, and we get an email from Ollie.
You get a voicemail, or it's like a. It's
The
like a
our
video
our
phone.
boss?
Holographic?
your
Is
boss.
it like a hologram?
Holographic.
I think it's like a video message.
It's a heartogram video message, right?
Yeah, and there's like 5 of them, and basically they're all just like him going,
Okay.
We're like, where the hell are you guys? I haven't heard from you in over a week now. And they progressively get angrier and angrier.
Yeah, what a
And it's like
dickhead.
going
He
in and
said-
out. He's like, "Rah."
He said we have 2 weeks. He needs to
It's
chill
only
out.
been, we're killing it.
But I think he maybe
He's-
was expecting to hear from you
Yeah,
guys.
we haven't touched base with him.
Can we send him a message back?
Yeah. Let's
Is
call
it?
him.
It's not a live feed. It's a voicemail of him talking about it.
Yeah, you
All right.
could try to call him live or leave a voicemail or
Should
just
we just
Yo,
maybe
fuck it.
like
Let's do it live.
should we do that, or should we just leave him a message, give him a little update, and continue on?
Yeah, I would say let's just call him and just tell him we're
Should we
working on it,
just
and
leave a
we'll
message?
be back at the appropriate time at whatever he allotted us.
So
All right,
no actual contact, just message.
well, you're
him.
calling him, or are you? What
Can
are
we
you doing?
send him
Yeah.
a message
Let's
without
just-
calling him, like a text?
Yeah, let's just
kinda
send
deal?
him a message.
Can we just?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna send him a message and tell him,
Yeah.
hey Ollie, it's the crew. Sorry, there's no service in this cave we're mining. We're about halfway done. But how much longer do we have till we're supposed to be back?
A whole week, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Are we
this is-
halfway
oh,
through?
night.
Yeah, right now this is the 7th night.
All right, so I'll tell him we're halfway through and everything's going well. It's just the Vanadite's really hard, so it's taken us a little bit to get it done, but we'll be back and not to worry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
Boop, biddy, boop, boom, boom, boom. Send.
it is nighttime, and you're flying towards. Well, it might be like sunset. So you're flying towards this city. It's about 40 miles away. As you approach, you can see it is a large dome of hexagonal glass pieces that were supported by like a metal frames. Most of this glass that is part of the dome has fallen. A big chunk of the metal has fallen. Through that, you can see that there is what looks like a city. There are tall buildings and some smaller buildings surrounding that. It's about 15 miles wide, so it's pretty big, like for a dome city. All throughout along the buildings, there's banks of red dust that kind of blew up, so it kind of looks like it's been through a blizzard, but it's just that red dust.
Is the dome city by itself floating? And that's the.
No, it's on the ground.
It's on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So there's a giant wall around the perimeter of the city that has docks where you would have like parked your ship when people live there.
We don't see a single soul. We just see it.
Yeah, no, you
broken down
don't.
city.
So the city used to be cutting edge, and it was all for the workers and people who own the companies that were mining here.
Kind of like our shitty ship in our place where we came from.
Exactly. And then,
Job
as the mining dried up, the economy dried up too, and the whole city kind of just fell to ruin. So Abraham's dock, Bufo told you that Abraham's dock is in the southeast of the city. As you approach, you see to the north of the city there is a tall building with satellite dishes and stuff like that on top. It's kind of built into the wall of the city. This is where like all the communications happened and the like artificial weather would have been controlled from. So it's kind of like the control to the city.
And this is where he's at, the boss guy.
No, Abraham is in a dock to the southeast of the city.
And we're backing our ship up to a certain dock he told us to go to. Is that what we're doing?
So
Like, where are we going to since we're here? You know what I mean?
That's a
I
question.
thought we were going to the boss.
Yeah, and you are going to the boss, but that's a question of how you guys want to do it, I guess.
So now that we're
Yeah.
here, how do we pinpoint it?
Do you want to ask Bufo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
I want
to,
to talk
right?
to
Yeah.
Bufo.
Yeah, we have to.
Can I use any of my skills here? Like, I mean, Bufo's kind of already.
He
Friendly.
wants us to take him. We're doing what he wants.
Yeah,
Which is
okay.
us to
So-
Abraham's. I just ask him.
So yeah, I want to talk to Bufo, and I would say, so Bufo, how many henchmen are there, and are you on good terms with them? Are we expecting any like trouble, so to say, when we come up to this dock?
Yeah, I mean, because the city, from what we see, we don't see any life. We just see a broken down city. We don't see people.
Yeah, there might be a few places
like
where you can see.
stragglers, or
You-
are they mostly like hiding inside places? You know what I mean? They're not being.
Yeah, there's no one outside because of the winds, but you can see that there's like some lights on, so maybe that there are some people still hanging out,
So it's
or
not
maybe
a total ghost town.
or maybe just the electricity is still on that building. Maybe like a couple floors. You might see a couple lights here and there.
What the hell did Bufo say?
Okay, what did you ask him again?
I asked him, when we come up to Abraham's dock, are we expecting any trouble, and how many henchmen are going to be greeting us? So,
And we decided to come fuck with his boss because extra cash. That's why we decided to do this, right?
you want that cherry on top, buddy?
Yeah, but now all of a sudden it might be compromised. It might be compromised. We don't. So we're just on our tippy toes about this whole situation. Still,
Yeah, I
we
just
don't
leveled
trust
up.
this fucking
I'm
toad.
feeling strong. I'm ready to.
How many
ready
hit
to-
points?
Oh, you're all juiced up.
24 now.
I'm
Yo,
at 14.
you got it.
What are you at?
What?
Hit points, HP.
12.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, just 12.
And I have.
So we're
That's-
about the same, and he's like super powered HP.
yeah, except I can't fly a ship.
Yeah, I thought you can't.
He's
now.
got a.
I have a plus one.
Fang's
now.
got also a new trim job.
Better than negative, right? Weren't you negative before?
New clean
negative
cut
too?
Fang over here. Where we at, Bufo? Talk, man. I know you're tired.
Okay. So without hogs and without gates, it should be Abraham, Savannah, me, Shangshu,
He got to know karate.
and
That's for sure.
and Sasha.
These are your boys back at the
That's not many people. I'm not that shook.
where we're meeting at.
Be good.
Where are we meeting these your mulligans?
We can go. I can take you right to Abraham's dock. I mean, that's where his ship is, and
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's where everyone
I
should
heard
be.
before. Yeah,
Hey, Bufo, why don't you call Abraham with our radio and tell him we're coming?
yeah, and use Skype so we can see his face too, and make sure it's all legit.
okay. Yeah. So you guys call Abraham.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're making
Okay.
Bufo make the call. though.
Okay.
yeah,
Bufo-
yeah, with Bufo. Yeah,
Are you guys going to be off screen?
We'll be,
Yeah,
we'll
for
be
an-
with Bufo with our arms around like we're all best friends.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what
Oh,
you
I
guys
think
wanna do?
I think we should tell Bufo, like, listen, call Abraham. I'm gonna say call Abraham, and I want you to let him know that we saved your ass, and we're not hostile, but we're coming back with the goods.
Why are you even saying that? You did save my ass, and you don't seem hostile.
Well, Abraham doesn't know that.
We just want Abraham to know.
We want you.
We slide him another Milky Way bar
Listen, guys.
just to chew on while he's talking to Abraham.
Henry, Fang, let me bend your ear quick.
Yeah, let's hear
All
it.
right, we go about our
What
range
if we?
Bufo.
What if we went about it this way? We had him do the video chat. We stayed out of frame, and we had him say a couple things that, if he was telling the truth, the boss's reaction, he doesn't know we're there necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should use that to our advantage, just in case he is trying to, mess with us in any kind of way. Or you think we should use our muscle in front of him and show him, we're here, we got your guy.
Maybe not necessarily muscle, but just to kind of say,
But
like,
be there.
because like
in
if
sight.
we just show up as a
I mean,
surprise,
I'm
they're gonna
just-
shoot
that's-
us,
That's what do you guys think?
right?
Yeah. Why don't you hang off screen?
Huck.
No. Oh yeah, Huck. All right, Huck. Why don't you hang out
on,
off?
H-Dog.
Why don't you hang out off screen, and then he might only think there's two of us with Bufo. Because he's going to know it's not Bufo's ship calling
I
it.
see what you're saying. All right, yeah, we might as well use that to our advantage.
So maybe you think there's only 2 of us with Bufo.
I mean, unless the boss asks him how many total, and Bufo tells him. But yeah, maybe we could at least keep one man out of sight, out of mind.
Let's call
Alright.
him and see what this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, yeah. Bufo reaches over to your communication computer.
Or isn't
and-
he hitting up with we give him his to use to hit him up, right?
I thought you said you were using the one in the ship.
Yeah, we're going to use our one in our ship. Otherwise, so he knows our ship's coming, so he doesn't blast out of the sky or something like that.
All right, I'm just is he gonna know it's not coming straight from? All right, whatever. Yeah, let's go that route.
Okay, this is the part I was dreading where I have to talk to myself.
Oh, I like that.
Bufo reaches up to your computer, dials Abraham, and you see a Galapagos tortoise on the other side. Abraham, hey, I ran into a little trouble with everyone else, and these guys saved me. They're coming to drop me off, and Gates and Hogg are dead. And when he says that, Abraham looks pretty disappointed, I guess, but he just goes, "So, do you have all the mushrooms?" And just yeah. That's we have everything. We're gonna be there any second. We're flying a ship that's shaped like a corgi. And okay, sounds good. And he just hangs up on Bufo.
Okay, cool. So let's fly over to the dock.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All right, I guess.
the entrance to the
Oh, I got a weird feeling about this, guys.
The entrance to the dock is along the outside of the city. It's along the outside wall of the city. It's underneath a deep overhang, so you kind of fly in under, and then the doors open, just to try to keep out dust. So when you fly in under this overhang, there's an 80-foot tall metal door. As your ship approaches this, it
An 80-foot tall?
yeah, these are for huge ships. So this would have been
Is this part of the border that it's going into, like the city, or
It's part of the dock.
The dock door.
yeah, and
Oh,
for reference, the Pembroke is about 50 feet tall. So
Okay, I got
so
you. Yeah.
you are in a pretty big ship. As
It's still 30 feet higher.
yeah,
than the
I mean
door.
it's not a super snug fit, but it's not like you're flying
Yeah.
right along the ground. You're kind of raised up a little bit. So yeah, as you approach, the door opens and revealing a huge warehouse, taller than 80 feet. Towards the front of the warehouse, there are some smaller ships that look like they're working, and sitting next to those smaller ships is a bigger ship that is shaped like a seal. And Bufo leans over to you guys and says, "That's Abraham's ship, the Sea Lion."
It's shaped like a seal. That's funny.
Yeah, it's a little smaller than the Pembroke,
Okay.
but it's still a pretty. It's still pretty. It's way bigger than the pups. So as you're flying in, there's a spot open next to the sea lion. You can see a horned toad and a squirrel. Hold on, I took a picture today.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm not sure the species name, but it's a red squirrel with big
Oh, wow.
pointy ears.
I would have been
Yeah,
that.
that's really funny looking.
It's a cute
That
looking
is
squirrel.
crazy. That's it. Where do they come from? What part of the world?
Our world, they come from Asia somewhere,
Oh, we're
China.
cool. So we pull up next to the seal.
Yeah, as you do that, they are loading boxes into the sea lion. There are a bunch of crates laying around. Further back in the warehouse, there are some broken down ships that have the doors open and like lights on inside. It, from what you can tell, it looks like they've been made into like makeshift living quarters. So like
What it has? The crate?
just some other spaceships, some smaller spaceships.
okay.
So
Yeah,
like
Broken ships.
yeah, you see another one of those tardigrade tanks in the back, and it has its side open, and it looks like there's like a bed in there.
It's like a makeshift trailer park.
Yeah, it's like a little
Yeah, I
makeshift
got you.
trailer park.
Okay.
So yeah, you park next to the sea lion, and what are you guys doing now?
I would say.
So we're checking his crew out, right? And we're scoping them out with our eyes anyway. We're seeing them. We're just fucking thinking what's gonna, you know what I mean, right?
So the ship is parked, and I'm guessing that you guys have to leave the ship. But what are you bringing your guns?
I would say, here's what I would suggest. Maybe one person stays with the ship in case anything goes wrong. And then we leave the mushrooms in the ship. And there are two of us go out with Bufo, talk to Abraham, arrange some sort of payment. And then we release the mushrooms upon payment.
And that sounds good to me. My question is, as for the mushrooms, how much of ours are they compared to Boof? Are we splitting them with him? Is that what we end up doing?
I think we're giving all the mushrooms to Abraham, and then we're going to split the profits three ways. That's what we were...
Four ways.
Bufo's we'll give Bufo his quarter.
Yeah, okay.
I guess. I'm just kidding.
So, yeah,
Maybe we'll give Bufo
I will give him a quarter.
20%.
Because that was the reason why we came here and to get extra dough.
Yeah, and plus, what else are we going to do with Bufo if we don't drop him off here?
True.
Yeah, he stinks.
Hey guys, I'm right here.
Oh, sorry, Bufo.
on,
We were talking about you. We were talking about another Bufo that we
You
know.
know you stink, man.
Yeah, 20% sounds good.
Cool.
All right, sounds good.
We're in there like swimwear.
So I just want to suggest, can I go with? Because I have some pretty good skills here, like sense motive. I have a +3, and some like bluff stuff. So I think I'd be pretty.
I was gonna say I'll stay back at the ship.
I think I'd
Okay.
be pretty.
Yeah, he doesn't know you exist, so
Yeah, right.
let's do it.
All right.
That's how we went about it, right?
Let's walk out to the sea lion.
And Bufo's going with you guys.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so Fang, Henry, and Bufo leave the ship to go find Abraham.
Okay, yeah, and when you walk out of the ship, it's pretty obvious who Abraham is. There is a...
For the record, Walt, we're armed.
Yes, I was gonna say I have a concussion rod and a laser pistol on me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got a couple of the ship fucking.
You have the whole.
Yeah, you have the whole ship.
You have the
You
whole
can
ship
just-
to you, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you sitting in the
Yeah.
gunning
Yeah,
station?
I'm in the gunning station where I can also.
And we have our radios to contact if
Yeah.
anything goes wrong.
Good.
Just so you know.
Yeah, just so you know, Bufo, motherfucker. Bufo, motherfucker.
Yeah, so leaving the ship, it's pretty obvious who Abraham is. He is 7 foot tall.
He's huge.
Holy shit.
Yeah, giant
7 feet.
Galapagos tortoise. He's wearing a pretty heavily armored flight suit. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Okay. So when you guys leave the ship with Bufo runs up to him and starts trying to explain. You can't,
Like without being able for them to hear him.
yeah. Well,
So he runs up to him where they right. He's trying to sneak in some words without them hearing him.
I guess.
Shady.
I mean, he.
I'm
Yeah.
not here. I'm at the back of the ship, but I can see what's going on.
That's true.
I got all eyes on you guys.
So yeah, Bufo runs up before you guys really get a chance to greet Abraham, and Bufo, you can't hear him, but he's waving his arms around, and you just see Abraham reach down with one of his gigantic hands and smacks Bufo across the face.
What? I
boy.
knew
Damn,
it.
he's
I
pissed.
knew something was gonna happen.
So yeah, you guys approach Abraham.
Yeah, I think I actually I'm not gonna disrespect Abraham and be like hey, don't. I'm
No,
just gonna
I'm not
gonna
saying that.
approach Abraham. Just say like, you know, we're here. We have what you're looking for. Let's talk about money.
Okay, and as you're
Oh, actually, I would introduce myself too. I'd be like, I would say that, and then I would say, my name's Fang, and I'd let you, if you want to introduce yourself, do that. But I know you're usually a little cautious. You make up a fake name or something.
I would just let everything unfold.
All right,
I'd
yeah.
just
So let's see what he says.
hang back with my hand on my holster.
yeah, and when you guys are walking towards Abraham, the horned toad and the squirrel that were loading up the ship both kind of just pause and they're watching to see what's happening.
All right.
But Abraham, actually, it seems he's kind of smiling when you walk up. Sorry about Bufo. I appreciate you coming back here with those mushrooms. You want to come inside and talk? And he motions you towards inside the sea lion.
Yeah, I'd say we're good out here. Like, hey, I just tell him, hey, we're like, I'd love to sit and chat, but we're in a really big rush. We got to get back to our boss, and we just came here to drop the mushrooms off. Bufo said you'd give us a bunch of cash, and we'll be on our way.
Okay, well, let's see these mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. You guys say it.
Well,
Throw the
we
deal
want
at
to
'em.
make sure you have the money first.
Yeah, tell
and
him
how
what
much
we
money,
agree
what are
with
you willing
Bufo.
to pay?
Tell him what we agree with Bufo. Tell him that's what's up. No ifs, ands, or buts. Let's do the exchange. So
You're
we
not
get out of
there.
here. All right.
You keep hanging out inside the ship.
I got all eyes on
actually-
you guys.
I-
So
I-
if you guys
I
go
left-
on shit with him, I'm gonna get a little nervous.
You know what? I'm gonna keep my comm open so he can hear
I
what's
got
going on,
Fucking bullseye on this motherfucker too.
and
by the way.
so he'll kind of be in both of our ears, so he knows what's going on just in case something bad happens.
Listen up, guys. These mushrooms are very important to me. So, I'm willing to give you... How many bags did you get?
3. We have all the bags that Bufo was going to get. We brought
3
to you.
full satchels.
Satchels.
So I'll give you 2,000 credits and for each satchel. And from that, you can decide what you want to split with Bufo.
So that's what we agreed on with Bufo, right?
I
It's
actually
just to
think
the GM.
I actually think it was
Off game.
I think it was 1,000 or something. This guy's giving us a good deal here.
Okay.
What did you ask me?
If was that the price Bufo told us they would be? I forget.
No, Bufo only told you 1,000 credits.
That's
Okay.
even better.
He said what?
Nice.
15.
All right.
2,000 credits
2,000.
per satchel.
Yeah, we tell him sounds good.
I think you should radio to me and give me an update.
You have a con.
The
What's Fang said he had the comm open so you can
Oh,
hear.
okay. Word. Sounds good to me, guys.
So the only thing is, I'm not sure if I can really trust you guys. I mean, I know you saved Bufo here.
Beep. What the hell is he talking about? It was pretty clear what we all just agreed upon.
But how do I know you're not gonna go to the authorities after this and turn me in?
Ooh, that's a good point.
I just say, hey, look,
I'm wanted all over this galaxy.
and I say, I know I've heard of you. I've heard of you, Abraham. My travels. Like I'm like, look at me. Do I look like the person who's going to the authorities? I don't care what you do. We brought the shrooms and Bufo to you. If we were going to go to the authorities, we would have done it already.
We would have never brought Bufo back.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to. I would say, we're just out doing a quick job, and saw an opportunity for some money. We don't have any personal.
So what kind of job were you doing? Seems weird for crew like you guys to be in that cave.
Shh, guys, tell him to come back to our ship and we'll chat.
Let's not do that.
Can I bluff? Can I bluff with him? I have a bluff thing here. I want to tell him that we were out. We were out searching for a mining company to see if there were any leftover minerals on this rock. I'm not going to tell him we have any, but I'm going to tell him that that's what we were doing. It was like a search expedition.
Recon.
Yeah, I don't want to say like, hey, I have
don't give him
I
details.
have a ship full of really expensive crystals.
We almost don't even want to tell him any of our information. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's-
it should be good enough that if without us, he would have never got these mushrooms. We brought his man back. We brought the mushrooms back.
I agree with Huck.
I don't even know why we gotta
I'm ready
tell
to roll
him.
this D20 for my bluff.
All we gotta tell him is why we were in that cave. Make it very Blaine. What? Why?
Blaine? Blaine isn't a word.
I just made it up. Make
David
it very
Blaine.
David Blaine as to why we were in that cave, and if from there we found his boy and did this good gesture for the money though.
So you're gonna try to lie to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lie to him.
Roll it.
All right, I'm rolling this bad boy.
What is it?
Oh, it is a 20, and I have a 3
Natural
modifier, so
20.
it's 23.
That's good.
So should I say what my lie is?
Say what you go to say.
So I'm going to say we were out here with the Blue Ribbon. What is the mining company?
Blue Ribbon.
We're out here with Blue Ribbon. They wanted us to go on an expedition for some recon to see if there was any leftover minerals on this planet. I think.
That's what we were doing out there.
Yeah, and we happened to, when we got close to the cave, saw the distress signal in your boy and saved him from some giant spiders that killed the rest of the crew. And now we're just trying to gain some extra money.
Like I said, I really appreciate what you've done, bringing me these mushrooms, saving Bufo. But the rest of the crew, because of that, I'm running a little short-handed here. I'm just looking at Bubba shaking his head.
Told you guys. He's just trying to dig us in even deeper. That's what he's doing. That's what they're doing.
So, if you want to make this money, and make it out of here alive, you're coming with me to drop these mushrooms off.
I say, no, we're good. We'll just leave with the mushrooms.
Doesn't...
That's what I say. I don't even say anything else. I said, we're good. We'll leave with the mushrooms.
Wait.
You can keep Bufo. We'll see you later. And I turn and start walking back towards the ship.
Interesting. Abraham looks over to the horned toad and says, Sasha, stop this guy. And Sasha pulls out a...
You're coming out soon, Henry.
He's just going to blast everyone from the ship.
I was going to say...
He's sitting there behind all the guns. He can just start blasting
I
people.
radioed to you guys, just give me a thumbs up to start blasting off. That's the signal. Just give me a thumbs up and I'll take them out.
I don't know if you guys have thumbs.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Stop criticizing everything I fucking say. Jesus.
Okay. So as Abraham says that, Sasha raises up a what you guys know is a tangler gun, which shoots incredibly sticky balls of goop out that hardens and restricts your movement, and eventually hardens and you cannot move.
Okay.
All right. What's your AC?
Good question.
Or what's your defense?
17.
17, yeah.
Okay.
You can see it from there.
Yeah.
So it does not hit you, but you see this goop all over your feet.
Gotcha.
What is everyone else doing?
I think I should be like, whoa, hold on there,
Yeah, that's-
Abraham.
that's what
I
I'm
have
gonna
my
say.
gun
I mean,
drawn. I definitely would draw my gun.
They're attacking us. Come on.
I'd be like, I don't want to kill you guys. All I want is the money, and we're gone. No one gets hurt.
Are you raising?
Yeah,
you're
do
raising.
you guys
I
have
have
your
my
weapons
yeah.
drawn
Oh
now?
yeah, for sure.
Chris? I mean,
My weapon is drawn.
Fang? You got your weapon drawn
mine's,
by now?
Mine's drawn, but it's at my side.
So
it's down into the
she
side.
shot the goop ball thing and now it's like on his feet, or only on? You got it on him a little bit.
It did. It came close to his feet, but it did not.
She missed. She shot at me and missed.
She missed. Yeah.
Yeah, my gun's down at the side, and I'm gonna say something like, whoa, calm down, guys. You're lucky that was just a, what'd you call it, a goop gun?
Yeah, just say goop gun.
You're lucky that was just a goop gun. Let's get a level head here and talk this out like the businessman I know you are, Abraham.
I don't know how to. Abraham was supposed to be nice, but you guys are being mean to him.
How are we being mean to him?
This is a good opportunity
We're
for everything
negotiating.
to...
He just told his Yankee to pour a goop ball on us.
All I know is I know Abraham as like a drug lord, right? You said I had known him just from my travels.
Yeah.
So I figured he was just like a piece of shit.
Yeah. I'm treating this guy like he's like fucking, the Godfather. He could, like there's somebody rigging up an explosive to the ship and we're not looking, kind of deal. Because I just said to him, I said, relax. Kind of saying we're friendly. We're trying to work this out.
Your friend doesn't seem so friendly.
Who?
All I did was I started walking back towards my ship.
Oh, that's
all.
right. I see.
That's not you started shooting me. I'm just walking.
So then,
All right, I got this. Abraham, why don't we
Listen
do...
up.
Oh,
You guys aren't leaving here without giving me those mushrooms. Whether you want to get paid or not depends on if you're going to do this job for me.
take
What's the job?
mushrooms.
I just say, what's the job?
We're going to meet up with my client at a different building in Isopod 1.
I don't like it. What do you say? What do you say, Fang?
can I gather information on him? Or no, sense motive. Can I use sense motive?
Roll a sense motive.
All right, because I honestly don't know if this guy's good or bad right now. He's kind of weird. All right, so I rolled a 9 total.
What you can tell is that he truly does not want to hurt you guys,
Okay.
but he needs these mushrooms.
So listen here, Abraham. I can tell you don't want to hurt us. Tell your guys to stand down. We'll have our guy Huck come out with the mushrooms.
Oh, he didn't know I was
Yeah,
here.
you didn't even know he was there. Well, I guess the cover's blown now.
Abraham looks up at the ship and he sees Huck looking out the window, and Huck quick ducks down when he notices everyone look at him.
Could have
Oops.
came out and done such a better job. All right.
Well, I knew
So
he
now-
wasn't. I saw.
I just say, Huck, what do you think of this?
Before,
Yeah,
wait,
I
what
blew.
did you say?
I blew your cover because I sensed that he wasn't a bad guy.
Okay, so you said we'll have our guy bring out the mushrooms, and then what?
And we'll talk about doing this job that you want to do. We just want to get our money, and we need to get out of here relatively soon to get back to our guy at the mining company.
Yeah, we need to get some kind of coin before we get out of here.
So all of a sudden, Huck is on board to make some money.
I like it. So Huck, you come. What does Abraham say?
Just tell your guy to get out here with those mushrooms.
Like I got him in my hand, and I'm like in the door of the ship, but like he sees me.
I say, hold on, don't come out yet.
Yeah. Like
I say,
he
don't
can
come
see
out
me
yet.
he could see me with.
And I say, why should we trust you? You're all I know about you is you're a drug lord. You don't trust us, but I certainly don't trust you. Like, what's to stop us from getting back on that plane and just leaving?
So Abraham, it's not a plane, it's a spaceship.
Oh yeah. I made that mistake when you asked me about Star Fox. Also,
Yeah, you did. We don't say those words on this podcast. This has nothing to do with Star Fox.
Far Stocks.
Far stocks. So Abraham lifts up his hand and points a finger. Another animal walks down the ramp of the sea lion. It's a 6.5 foot tall serval. A serval is a wild cat. It's a female. She's wearing an eye patch and she's holding a super big gun. You look over, you see the horned toad with his gun. You look over at the squirrel, who you now see has robot arms and looks very strong. Also standing there, and you notice that on top of everything, this 7 foot tall tortoise in front of you is holding a gun, or it has a huge rifle on him himself.
You idiots! I knew it.
Translation:
Boofa and
don't mess with these guys. They have way better armor and guns than us.
and
He doesn't seem to want to hurt us at all. And now all of a sudden they got big old guns out.
That's just him explaining the surroundings.
and on top of everything, Bufo, who was standing with you guys, walks over towards Abraham and crosses his arms and tries to look tough.
What a
yeah,
bitch!
I assumed that was gonna happen.
All right.
Have you guys ever watched a movie? Come on! The hell!
It's not my fault. Fang blew our cover with Huck and the ship.
I was gonna remind you guys.
You could have just
too.
blasted them all from the ship.
I know. I could have took them out. We could have took the mushrooms with us. Probably got some coin elsewhere.
So this is the serval, by the way.
Oh, nice.
That's a
fucker.
nice looking cat. Look at that.
Motherfucker.
So, are you coming out, Huck, with these
I got the
Shrooms?
mushrooms here.
All right.
I thought I was holding him out, and now all these people got guns. And
He's
now
popping.
what's-
He's popping
so
out of
now
the
what?
airlock.
Now what?
Holding him up.
Abraham
They're heavy.
Abraham looks around at his guys and he lowers his he motions for them to lower their guns and he just says, Come on guys, let's go in the ship and check out these mushrooms."
Even though Abraham busted out a gun too.
No, they was just on his back.
Yeah,
Or
I
on his
thought he
person.
took one out also. Okay.
No, you just noticed the
And then
gigantic
he says, "Let's
gun.
go on our ship and get him."
He motions you guys to go into the Sea Lion, and when he does that, he turns around and walks up himself.
All right,
So
let's
I'm
do
in
it.
there now
The-
too.
Yeah, we're all
I
together.
got the mushrooms. We're all together.
Yeah, the serval follows you guys. The other two go back to work. I guess Bufo follows you too.
Okay.
While I'm following them in, I'm gonna motion over to this, or I'm gonna kind of lean over towards the serval and say, "What's your name?"
Oh, it's weird to flirt with you.
Ooh.
She gives you. She is also like 2 feet taller than you, so she looks down at you and says, "Savannah," and just walks away.
In that voice? Damn.
I don't know how to do a lady's voice.
No, that's okay.
Savannah.
Say Savannah.
I just
She
I'm
looks
from
down at you.
Georgia.
She looks down at you and goes, "Savannah," and walks away.
She doesn't
Okay.
say
Sexy, right?
She doesn't say Savannah, honey.
I don't say anything else just because we're in a strange predicament, and I just keep following.
Not the best time to pick up some tail.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Oh yeah.
I know when to use my charisma, and it's not now.
She does have a long tail. Okay, so you follow Abraham in past the cargo bay of the ship, and he walks through a doorway into a living quarters. That's actually
Living quarters.
surprisingly very comfy and chill in here. There's lots of drug paraphernalia scattered about the room. There are also lots of couches and hanging curtains and patterned rugs. Pretty much this is just a really chill atmosphere. Kind of like a cool stoner's bedroom.
Can I like kind
But-
of whisper into one of these guys' ear quick?
Yeah.
Maybe like
Yeah.
both of them at the same time. Like, yo guys, don't let your guard down. I know it looks comfortable in here, but keep your
Speaking of that,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean when I'm saying that, right? Like, hey,
And I lean
don't
back
just start
over,
chilling out and start partying.
and I lean back over and I say, "I think this dude listens to Doug Marley, dude."
Dog Marley. Now that and when you said that, you looked up at the wall and there's a Dog Marley poster on the wall.
That's so stupid.
There's across from that poster, there's another poster that says Dog Marley and me.
God.
So yeah,
we look over and Huck is just smoking weed in the corner somehow.
the strange thing about this chill atmosphere is that there's a giant crate sitting in the middle. Inside that crate is all sorts of laser weapons, explosives, some kind of like heavy armor, and as you walk towards that, it's kind of like, oh shit, these guys do have something going on here. And you realize that all the rest of those crates were also filled with the same kind of thing.
So they're like pretty well equipped compared to us.
Yeah, or whoever
I mean, you implied that
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
but
whoever they're delivering this stuff to is preparing for some kind of war or something.
it's like that much stuff.
It's a lot of artillery.
Oh, so they're like probably like an arms dealer or something like that. Interesting.
So Abraham motions to Bufo to put the top back on the crate, and Bufo kind of reaches over and grabs the top and hops up and tries to put it on, even though he's so short. if you don't mind, let's see these mushrooms. So what do you open a sack and
Yeah.
I'm imagining that it's like the size of a potato sack. Like they're pretty good.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
big sacks.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's kind of.
Huck takes out his big sack and opens it up.
Yeah. He flops it off his shoulder. You can hear
Check him out. What do you think?
See, he's getting into that role playing.
Holy work right there.
Yeah. So he motions Savannah over, and she's carrying a metal box. I guess it's like the size of a Foot Locker or something like that, maybe a little bigger. She places it on the top and opens it, and you see that there are some more of those ruby mushrooms inside. Abraham then grabs one of your mushrooms and pulls like a fancy looking, what's that called? Like
Magnifying glass.
No, it's called a loop.
And yeah.
he pulls out like a fancy looking space monocle out of
Okay.
his pocket.
Yeah.
And
Cooler word.
he zooms in on it and he kind of compares it to what he already has.
Can I pop in?
Yeah.
And can I do another bluff? I wanna say like quality looks really good. Like that. Like
Roll.
yeah.
You don't need to sell the product to him.
What are you rolling for?
Okay, I didn't do good anyway. So I rolled a 5. I was like, quality looks pretty good, right?
You've seen these mushrooms before?
No.
And then I say they just look fresh.
He's covering for me.
Yeah. I'm like, they look fresh.
He looks at both you guys like he wants to slap you like how he slapped Bufo before. And he goes back to examining them with his space monocle.
I should have just shut up.
Henry just kind of rolls his eyes at both of them.
Yeah, I was just trying to work in my strengths while I can.
I'm waiting for this guy to the next step. All right, he sees we got the right things, or is he pleased with how they look?
Yeah, he's pleased with how they look. He looks at you guys and says, "So you guys want your money?"
Yeah.
That's what we came for.
Wait,
Let's talk.
we still have to do this. We still have to go with him though and do the exchange, right?
What do we need to do to get the money? Because you talked about some extra curricular activities that I don't.
Before you give us the money, what are we agreeing to?
Yeah.
Because you said we had to go with you to your dude.
We're going to meet with my client. We'll be right back.
And we already ask where that was, and he told us.
No, we don't know. Where's your client?
How far away is it?
Hey, where's your client?
We're on a strict timeline.
Now I sound like you now.
Everyone's Duke
Yeah,
Nukem.
tell us the exact timeline here.
The timeline? I call my guy and he meets us at a building downtown Isopod 1.
Oh, it's not far off. 15 miles wide. That's like
right.
We got
only
this.
7 miles.
All right. Do we come here? Do we come with you? Can I have a guy follow us in our ship?
No, we're taking this ship. And as he says that, the Sasha or did I
Savannah.
say?
You said Savannah.
No, Sasha.
Oh, damn.
the horned toad and the squirrel load the last box into the ship and close the ramp.
All right. I feel like I need a character voice. You got a good character voice.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I hate doing character voices.
Henry just says, "Let's do this."
Don't steal my voice, damn it.
And I say, "Oh ship."
Oh, ship. Yo, do we have like... I have a true question here. Do we have like a whoop-whoop for
The
our ship
listeners will
so we can like
catch
lock
that.
it from afar? I'm just trying to lock our ship. Like,
yeah, I think.
Well, no, I already took care of that. I
Oh,
already
yeah,
made
so
sure that it was
he took
good.
care of it. We're locked down.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about our ship.
I made sure once we left the ship that I got everything, so nothing can happen. And I even had our weapon pointed at their ship. Just
Look
in
at
case.
you. Look at you. You're a smart hero.
Yeah, that's what these skills here are for. Written down on this here piece of paper.
Let's, okay, so we're pretty much captive, which is
right,
kind of
yeah.
messed up. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Which
So,
I told you so.
are you guys just gonna hang out in the chill room?
Don't forget what I told you guys.
Yeah.
No, I want to.
Yeah. Wait. One of us should go to
I
the.
just want to. I just want to stay window seat, You're
just looking out.
Oh, there's definitely no windows in the chill room.
I say,
Well,
hey,
where
hey,
is the
Abraham.
boss going?
The Abraham and the serval are going to the cockpit of the ship.
All right, I say, hey, Abraham, can I join you in the cockpit? Is that not good character voice?
That sounds so sexual. You need a different character
It
voice.
sounded sexual.
Hey, Abraham.
Is your Forrest Gump now?
Yeah. No, I just I asked him if I can join him in the cockpit. I want to check out the ship, get the lay of the land, in case anything goes wrong.
It's gonna take us like 5 minutes to get there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I say we just.
So he
follow
doesn't even
him.
say anything. He just waves his arm for you guys to come with.
Yeah.
Cool.
As you get in the cockpit, you see him on his video screen with someone. I guess roll me a spot check to see if you can see who it is.
All right.
Wait, there's somebody in the... Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
He's calling his client.
Oh, okay, cool.
I rolled a 1
Every time.
every time.
It's a trick die.
You rolled a 1 too.
No,
Oh, that's a 7?
It's a
Okay.
A 1 and a 1 and a 1, 2, 3.
Roll a spot check, Bubs.
Do you have your dice?
Yours is out.
All right.
Yo,
15.
1, 5. Holla.
And what's your spot? It's on all the way on the bottom.
His is like a
in the
4.
bottom right.
Spot is 2.
2? Oh, really?
17.
17, yeah.
Yeah. Huck, when you walk in there, you see that he is talking to a snow owl on his video screen.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean...
So none of us
I can't
saw the other. You never saw there was no. We couldn't see the snow owl.
Say, hey, Henry and Huck, did you see anything on the screen? Hey, Henry and Huck, you catch anything on that screen?
Yeah, I did. It's a snow owl.
Hoot. They hoot. They don't cuckoo.
Okay, so that's all we can do, right?
That's all I saw, guys.
All right, so you leave. You see Abraham pilot the ship out of the dock. He whips the ship around and zooms towards the center of Isopod 1, towards the tallest building that's in the city.
That one with all the satellite dishes on it?
No, that is not the tallest. There, towards the center of the dome, there were a bunch of skyscrapers.
That was...
Towards the top of that building, there is there's like 40-foot tall windows. He flies through one of these windows that is smashed. About half of these windows are smashed. Inside is what looks like a giant, what would have been like a ballroom. There's glass all over the floor. There's some like banquet tables that have broken, deteriorated. There's some like curtains or like tapestries hanging on the walls, and they're all kind of frayed up, and most have just fallen on the ground. There's mold spots all over them. In here, in the atmosphere in here is kind of like, it's not completely open to the elements, but there's lots of dust and wind getting in still. So it's pretty loud in here. You're also high up in the sky, so it's pretty windy this tall. So the Abraham parks the Sea Lion, and he walks towards the ramp. And I guess you guys follow. He asked you to follow along.
Okay.
My question is, the help he needs us is to help unload? That's what are we here doing with you?
Yeah.
What are we doing? What's the plan?
Yeah, I'm going to jump in and say, yeah, Abraham, is there anything we have to worry about with this, with your client here?
Is he hostile?
I trust my client a lot, but in this galaxy you can't trust anyone. So I just want to make this deal quick. So I just need you guys' help unloading these boxes. Keep your weapons on you in case anything happens.
All right.
And he hits the button to the ramp. It lowers down, and as it lowers, dust starts flying into the ship. The horned toad and the squirrel and Bufo start unloading the boxes into the middle of the room. Will you guys help?
Yeah, we start unloading too.
Yep, we start unloading the boxes.
We follow their lead.
As you're doing that, you can see the other ship approaching. It flies in. It is what I'm imagining is a ship with a long nose that opens up into like a circular shape at the end where the cockpit is, it kind of looks like this.
Oh, like a pelican's beak.
It looks like a pelican's beak. So there is a long nose, and it opens up into a round area that was the cockpit. You guys actually, you can make me like a knowledge check, just a general intelligence check.
Okay. Knowledge or intelligence?
Versus just like in our abilities is just straight intelligence.
Yeah, you guys don't all have knowledge checks, so.
So we'll just go straight intelligence.
Yeah, or if you have better stats than Streetwise, you could do that.
I rolled an 18.
I got a 17 and a 3
So that would be 14.
Yep, 14.
with the 11.
And I know nothing because I'm dumb.
No.
Dumb hero.
What, what did you get?
I rolled a 1.
Out of everyone, you should know this.
I know.
I rolled an 11 though, and I had a bit. Did I? What,
No, you're good.
Did I get a good? Yeah, right.
So, you guys, from those Henry and Huck, you guys know that this type of ship is famous with smugglers because it has that long beak has ample storage space inside it, but it's also super fast, and most of them have very deadly weapons. What was that?
That's a deadly weapon.
Oh, something.
I just say, nice ship.
Out.
So it opens up the front of it, it opened up.
Yeah, the front opens up and like a pelican's beak.
Nice.
You guys start loading the ship. It's very windy in here, so you can't really hear what's going on. But you see from the back of the ship, you see the ramp open, revealing 6 heavily armored guards. They look very military-style armor that walk out of the ship.
Just these dudes, no leader.
Following them is that snow owl that you saw earlier. She is wearing.
She.
Yes, it's a female. I want to start a segment on the show called Animal Facts with Max.
Facts.
But you can tell that she's a female because she is not all white. She has gray feathers.
Okay, that's cool.
And that's been Animal Facts with Max.
And I am either going to cut this out if it is not factually correct. Because someone messaged me and told me that actually sharks do have oil.
I told you.
No,
Hey, if that person's listening right now, who cares?
But it's not all right.
Dude,
It's
They don't come oil, though.
That's what's up.
Tell me they come oil.
They don't come
Yeah,
oil.
that was a joke.
They-
but the logic behind it was factual.
You can take a shark and cut it open and cut its liver open and extract oil from the shark's liver.
That's like saying like humans have oil because our skin is oily. Like that just doesn't really make sense.
No, that's like saying that your natural oils is better than washing your hair. It is. It's true. Kim Kardashian shit. Look
And
it
that's
up.
Facts with Bubba.
Look it up. Pop culture with Bubs coming up on the next show. What's going on, Master?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think where we left off.
So
the
we-
female owl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just
the
came out of the
female
airlock.
owl.
Yeah.
The owl was surrounded by these military guys in the craziest futuristic armor. It honestly looks insane.
We're kind of like
That picture you showed me.
shaking in our boots, trying not to show it.
I know I'm outclassed.
Yeah, and
Henry's not
her and Abraham are talking. You guys finish loading the ship, and these two are still talking. You see them both waving their arms around. The last thing that you guys can remember is those 6 armed guards turning towards you,
Oh man,
unleashing a barrage of that blue gack,
I
blue
knew
goop,
it.
the blue goop guns,
I knew it.
freezing you all in your places.
And I'm standing in between Henry and Fang, and as I freeze into the cement goop with 2 middle fingers up at them, saying, "I told you so, right?" Waiting on Nick.
I
You
think
guys always ask me questions that stump me.
Yeah, then it's usually the first question we ask you. Oprah. Okay. Yo, this Monday is Oprah's birthday, January 29th. Same birthday as yours truly. How old am I turning? 21. Let's go out and drink, motherfuckers.
So
It is her birthday, too.
that's pretty sick.